Alright, we are back. We're doing the things we love with the people we love even more.
Of course.
It's me, your boy Vinny, joined by the Gooblin and
Yep.
Boo Radley. How are you boys doing?
Pretty well. It's been a weird week, but other than that, I'm doing alright.
Yeah, is correct. It has been an incredibly weird week.
Oh, yeah, it's just
Really?
felt like an odd week to me.
It has been a little weird. The vibes have been off. There's something strange going
Well,
on.
my family was having internet problems that were kind of our own fault, but...
It's weird that no one told you guys just to unplug it.
Well, it's also weird that no one remembered that it was plugged in downstairs and didn't look.
It's weird because, like, the meme, like, did you unplug it, legitimately applies.
Yeah, it
like...
literally applies there.
Yes. How is that not your guys' first go-to?
I don't know.
Like, when the internet goes out here, everyone fucking comes to my room like I'm the guru, like I'm Moses coming down with the Ten Commandments, and goes, "What's wrong with it?" Like, it fucking speaks to me.
You are
Like,
the
I don't
Wi-Fi
fucking know.
whisperer.
Ain't got no gas in it, basically, is what I think every time. And I just fucking unplug it, and then you plug it back in, and if she still broke, well, she broke.
She broke it.
She do be broke-ted. But...
So that's why we
are back with you.
are recording on a
Regular
Friday,
schedule.
which is not normal.
Well, if you think about it, this gets posted like on tomorrow, on Saturday. You get your normal content on Thursday, basically Friday night, or Thursday night going into like Friday morning. So you're just getting your content a little later.
A little
but
bit.
we'll be back. We did do it though, so you know.
Something to be said
For the
about
fucking 7 to 8 loyal viewers that download the podcast the night it comes out, I got you.
that. You
I see
appreciate
you.
it.
Yes, but there's been a lot of cool stuff going on.
Yes, there
The
is.
Super Bowl's happening this weekend.
Yeah.
Nintendo did a pretty banger direct, I think.
Which is
I've seen some
funny
people
because
shitting on
I've
it.
seen some majority of the internet calling it an L just because of the fact that there was no Zelda in it.
I mean, yeah, but listen, Zelda fanboys will Zelda
Oh,
fanboy.
God, man.
I am on the moon because of that Nintendo Direct.
Oh, I figured. I literally asked Van at
Yeah.
work. I said, "How hard do you think Javi just came?"
Yeah. He did get the
And he
pre-sleep
said,
cummies.
"I don't know because I don't know if he's awake right now."
I wasn't.
He was not. I came home and told him, and he looked at me with his eye. You know how Javi's eyes are open but not open?
Javi was so asleep and then awake in an instant,
Yeah.
and his dick was
He was-
rock solid.
Do you know what I can describe it as when I told him? Remember when Rock Lee gets up to keep fighting Gara, but he's not up, but his body's moving?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Javi was doing. He was like, "Oh, someone owes me money." I was like, "Oh." And then his eyes open, he's like, "Hi." And I was like, "Oh, did you
He finally
remember any of
understood
that
what was
past
happening.
conversation?" Are you just speaking now? But yes, I don't know. I liked it. There are some things in there like, how many ports are they gonna do and keep calling it content?
All of
It's the
them.
Nintendo way, baby.
It is the Nintendo way. Just like keep porting and keep making directs for the ports. So what was your guys' favorite part of the Nintendo Direct?
Mine was Mario Strikers.
You got really
I
loud
got real
there.
excited because I was not.
For a
I just
second.
didn't know if they'd ever do another one. And that
I mean, what was the reason? I honestly thought, I still think it's like a cult classic. Like, how many people actually know that game existed?
no, it's definitely a cult classic.
Like,
But I mean, that's
The
kind of
only
how a
reason I
lot of the
do
Mario
is 'cause
sports
Chris.
games are.
everyone knows the Olympics, dude. I know more about
Oh
the
yeah,
Mario
Mario
Olympics
and
than the
Sonic
real
at the
Olympics.
Olympic Games is a a certified hood banger. But even though most of them were pretty
Every-
dog shit.
Everyone remembers Knuckles taking fucking Daisy to Pound Town in the fencing.
Exactly.
Okay. You wouldn't think Knuckles would be so
I mean,
agile,
it
but
was
he
the
is.
biggest crossover at the time, you know.
Yeah. And now you got even crazier things,
Yep,
like Pokemon ASMR.
it's true.
Yeah, I know. I hope you guys saw that on Twitter.
Actually, I didn't.
Nintendo's doing odd things. Javi was showing me like the Kirby things, like the Instagram posts. They just like put a bunch of like Kirby Valentine's Day things.
It's awesome.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Kirby's pretty hype too. Like that. I'm ready for that game.
Yes, I am super excited. What was your favorite part, Javi?
I gotta go with like when he first turned to a car, I went, "Oh my gosh, that's so lame." And then I saw him turn into the light bulb, and I think a part of my soul exited my body in that moment.
That was your favorite Kirby? Mine's the fucking vending machine.
The vending machine?
Because
The
he still
vending
has
machine was
legs.
good.
Like he uses his legs his real legs to just walk around. But like the vending machine is squishing them, so it looks so weird. He's not like he's like dragging them kinda, you know? It looks so
I mean, you
funny.
can also
I
just
can't wait to
turn
shoot
into a
pop
fucking
cans.
dragon.
Yeah, well, it's full mouth mode, baby. LMAO.
I feel like my favorite part wasn't even the direct, but yet the art that came out of it.
The art that came
What?
out of it.
Like have you seen all of the art people have been doing for mouthful mode Kirby?
No.
Oh, I mean, most of it's just been around big, thick mommies, but yeah, I've seen a couple ones. The Wiener Dog one's pretty good.
You didn't see the Rotom one? Somebody drew Kirby as every
No.
single Rotom.
I mean, that's... Javi, listen, did you like it on Twitter? Because the only thing I see
Yeah.
is very lewd women.
I sent it to you on
HD
Twitter.
buttholes.
Yeah, I showed Brad that, dude. That is the most wild thing I've seen you like. What was going on in that?
Funny.
Funny?
Horny. Horny on main.
That is yes, horny. You're breaking rules. Oh, that could be the alt account. I don't know for sure. So he might not be technically breaking the rules.
I don't really think horny on main is breaking any rules. You're just being horny on main.
I think horny on main, it breaks a couple rules.
I guess.
It's like unspoken rules, you know?
Oh.
It's
Thanks,
like
MLB.
bunting when someone's got a no-hitter going.
Yeah, okay.
It's just considered rude.
I was gonna say, I thought Javi's favorite part would be fucking Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yes,
was.
the meat's
It
back on the
was.
menu, boys.
That's
Then
why.
why didn't you say that?
Well, because like
Oh,
Then why didn't
he
you
thought
say
we were
that?
talking about Kirby.
yeah.
No, I mean, that's just how conversation flows, you know? I asked the group what was their favorite thing, and...
Well,
Also,
that
you
was
know,
the-
new,
the Kirby.
new Wii Sports is pretty hype.
Ooh.
It's true.
Alright, what was your favorite thing, though, Hob?
The thing that like surprised me the most was Kirby, but when I woke up, right?
That's not the question!
I know it was obviously Xenoblade 3, right? Because I love the game, but it was
we
just
know that, but they don't know.
okay. I'm getting to it, right? It's about the process. Point
What the fuck?
point is
What kind of pizza would you like? You know, we haven't talked about how good ranch is from pizza places. Oh yeah, sure. But like, what do you like pepperoni? Just like, dude. And sometimes the antipasto salads are so hard. Like, what are you doing?
you understand now. You get it.
What are we doing?
Uh,
All right, Jesus fucking Christ, my brain.
I loved the Xenoblade thing, but it was kind of ruined for me though because like I woke up late and I got added by everyone I knew about it.
And then I real life added you.
Yeah.
Now my question is
Oh
though,
my
are you
goodness.
optimistic that it'll be great, or are you scared that it'll be shit like Xenoblade 2?
Xenoblade 2 had issues like conceptually just with the story they wanted to tell. This one it looks so much better, and I didn't think that Xenoblade 2 was shit after you got through like 80% of the game. But I'm also not going to recommend it to people because of 80% of the game.
Oh.
The game closes out really nice. It probably closes out better than 1 did. But getting to that point is a little ridiculous.
It's pretty fair.
So, what was your favorite part?
Xenoblade 3 got announced.
Okay. Just wanted to hear you say it like the full sentence, you know? Like when you answer a short answer question and then you really only answer in like the last like 2 sentences, but you needed the first couple for the fluff.
Mm-hmm. You gotta fill it out a little bit.
So
Yeah, you know, you gotta make it look nice. Maybe they'll read all of that, then not think about the horrible other answers you've given.
That is the hope in the end.
Yeah,
If I break their brain enough, eventually they'll just let me go.
yeah. My favorite is the fucking Wii Sports announcement, and I know it's called Switch Sports. You can go fuck yourself. That shit's Wii Sports 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Get off my
No
dick.
one's gonna call it fucking Switch Sports.
Well, no.
Switch Sports sounds
Wii
fucking
Sports
dumb.
2 already exists. It's called
I don't give a
Resort,
fuck.
and then there was one on the Wii U.
Yeah,
No
well,
one
listen.
gives a shit about one on the Wii U, though.
The one on
This
the
is
Wii
the
U was a
new Wii Sports.
subscription.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but you somehow made it infinitely more just like no wonder no one knows about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either. One of my like friends in my Discord was telling me about it. I was just so confused.
The Wii U might be the biggest flop that everyone's like, no, but give it a chance because of the games. And everyone's like,
No, this console is
No.
fucking shit. It's hardly even a console.
dude, like, how did you do it worse than the PSP?
Like, you can't expect to call something a Wii U and people to think that it's not just an addition to the Wii.
I think they were cowards by not making the gamepad a U, and I stand by it.
That's fair.
You imagine if it was just a giant horseshoe, the screen and everything, dude? It would have been terrible.
It would have been awful. It
However,
would have been worse than it actually
You would have
was.
altered the timeline, and people would have known you go by what you say. Like, what is this? It's the Wii U. Why is it called the Wii U?
Look at it.
Gamepad's in the shape of a U.
Shape of you, you fucking bitch. What are you talking about?
Yeah. The racing, you literally, like, you fucking look at the Mario Kart track, like the Mario Kart track, and you can just see it, because you get the full track. Crazy. Crazy. Isn't it weird that they're just gonna keep putting out new, like, courses in Mario Kart? Fuck a new one. Have a new course.
They're basically just turning it into,
Every course is
GTA
here.
at this point.
But the new GTA did get announced.
That is true. But GTA was. People were like, alright, we're gonna get the GTA 6 announcement. Nope, they're just putting out more stuff. Okay.
Nope. Buy shark cards, pussies.
It's like a, oh, well,
Buy 'em.
I know what, there's a better equivalent. Fuck. I was gonna say Street Fighter 5, but I guess that's also not fair.
No. That is not fair. Honestly, I don't know another example, like, thing to compare it to. I'm blanking right now. If you want to tell us, fucking write in the YouTube comments, you fucking assholes.
Or
How
don't.
about that? Or don't. Actually, no. I think, would this not be hilarious? If, like, the podcast gets, like, moderately to slightly moderate successful, but the YouTube no one still goes to. So it's just, like, a, you know, like a decent podcast, but with the YouTube that gets, like, one view. And it might be from me checking it
I'd
to
say
make
that's
sure that the
success.
sound's alright. Yeah, that would be hilarious. You know what? No, don't go to the YouTube. Don't do it. I'll be mad.
I will be livid if you do.
If I see more than 3 views, I'm deleting the video and reposting it till it doesn't have any.
I mean, that's more on you just fucking over your internet, but...
Fucking over
You
myself.
do you, boo-boo.
I'm gonna reverse flash my own self.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna literally just be the fucking person that hates me the most but loves me the most. But yeah, my favorite thing was the Wii Sports. I don't know if I said that.
Yes,
or not.
you
I think
did.
I did. And Kirby, seeing the full Cussy, the Cussy squared actually.
Oh, God. Don't call it a cussy.
Is it Cussy squared or Cussy like Cussy 2?
Here's a question. Why does everything have
What's
to
the-
end in Ussy nowadays?
What do you mean? It's like
perfect.
it describes it.
You're just turning everything into a pussy, and I just don't think that's necessary.
Brad, are you saying that you don't like women?
That's a good question. No, I don't like women. I like
God damn it,
chairs.
God. I'm not editing that out. If you get canceled, that's on you.
What, for saying that I like chairs? Fine. I gave my
I'd
chair
like to
tits. What are you talking about?
I'd like to publicly come out and say that my comments are being misconstrued. I was only saying
I like to
that chairs are superior as being chairs.
Have you ever tried to sit on your girlfriend? She's not very comfortable.
I think that's where you're wrong.
Well, it depends on how big the girlfriend is.
I think that's where you're wrong.
Hey, yo.
You've never felt the warm embrace of a 5'2" chihuahua.
As I
Imagine
break
how
her when I
horrifying
sit on
that
her lap.
creature- How?
Well,
You
I would.
definitely
It's like a
would
mirror
not.
match. Come on, that was fire.
That would be a mirror match, you're correct.
That was a fire joke.
It was a pretty good joke. I appreciate it.
How did we get here?
I don't know, but it was
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
the
Ussy.
Yeah, the Cussy.
What about
See, look, the problem.
What about the
problem
Ven
with
Mussy?
Cussy is the what?
The Ven Mussy.
The Ven Mussy? No, it's just. See, here's the thing though. When Kirby eats something, right? Kirby doesn't have a gender, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna ignore that for the pure sake of the joke and everything else, right? So I was telling Javi this. Or it might have been you, Brad. I don't remember who I was telling. Cussy is ruined because a Cussy is still a Cussy, whether it's a C or a K. So you really can't, it's too big of a word. Like, is a Cussy a car pussy or a cran pussy? You don't know. You gotta be looking at the image.
I think that's the problem with the term in general.
I mean, yes.
That's the whole problem with adding Ussy to everything, is because it can be taken in way too many ways.
Listen,
The
you're
only
right.
other way you can use it is bussy.
That's a butt pussy.
Yes, sir.
I don't like how, audibly turned on you became.
What can I
But
say?
see,
I'm
you're
an
wrong,
ass man.
though. You know what? Yeah, no, that's true. Because, you can't get someone pregnant if you fuck them in the ass.
Well, I
You
never
might just
said
get
anal.
AIDS.
What?
But that's what you...
What?
What?
I just fucked the cheeks.
You know what? I'm turned on by pussies, but I don't like anal. Like, oh yeah?
Gotta get
I'm
that
going
pancake
for
action.
the crack, baby. You
Gotta
go for the cheeks. It's like
keep-
a hot dog.
Gonna keep praying for those gay thoughts to go away too, Mr. Senator?
Of course. I pray every night before I go to bed.
Lord, please take these homosexual thoughts out of my
I don't want
head.
to like the way that wiener looks anymore.
Every time I go to bed, I think about that boy from Blockbuster 9 years ago. And how he was so beautifully checking in the DVDs, and I saw how strong and nimble his hands were, and I thought, what if that DVD was me?
To be fair, I never really went to Blockbuster that much, so.
And then I went to the family video. I don't think... Is there any other rental services? Besides Redbox, which has outlived all of them?
Not physical.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Have you seen the people that still use a Redbox?
I don't know what a Redbox. No, that's my sister. This is weird. I
That
drive a
sums it up
1985
pretty well.
lawnmower.
Well, because they're
Listen.
mostly at like Walmarts and stuff, so.
Yes, they are.
And I'm not saying that
Yes,
normal
they
people
are.
don't go to Walmart. I'm saying that around here,
No.
you see some
You see,
pretty fucked shit going into Walmart.
it's not that normal people don't go to Walmart. It's that everybody goes to Walmart. Walmart does not discriminate. Honestly, it's the goal of the future. Hi, welcome. Would you like a box of Cheez-Its? You're not wearing shoes, pants, socks. Honestly, you're just covered in tinfoil.
Come on in,
Aisle
sir.
5. Yeah. I've never seen a tinfoil G-string on a 500-pound man, but...
That I kind of want to see
Nice.
now.
That sounds just more impressive than anything.
Just because,
Honest.
how much chafing does that man have to endure?
None. He sidewalks everywhere.
I don't care what he does. If that is tinfoil rubbing up against his ass crack, there's gonna be some chafing.
No. You see... You misunderstand. Brad, have you ever seen someone who's made a tinfoil ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. After a certain level of compression,
I was gonna
tinfoil
say.
becomes carbon, and then carbon becomes
I was
diamonds.
gonna say that
So
the
really, that
fucking
man's playing Endgame.
mayo that emits from his skin just acts as the lubricant to keep him from shaving.
Yeah, no, he has to go to Walmart every other day to buy butter for his deodorant and to lubricate his asshole,
And
so he
now
can
we
keep
get
wearing the
canceled for
aluminum
fat
foil.
shaming.
Shut up. Listen, I'm fat. I don't want to be fat. If you're comfortable being fat, that's fine. But
It's a beautiful
shut up.
world we live in, isn't it?
No, I don't. No one actually like who fat shames. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen because I don't see it. But like, who's been canceled for it? Like a popular person, I mean.
I don't know. That's the thing with cancellations these days, is if it's not super serious, it lasts like 24 hours.
That's because they do it for everything. Demi Lovato was like, "You got to stop putting all the chocolates in the front of the store
People
because
are
I
like, what?
struggled with food." Like that's stupid. Like bring up real problem. Like I said, let's address the real problems.
Let's get down to
No one
business.
cares about the M&M. If they want to make the M&M wear sneakers instead of high heels, who cares? You being mad about it says more about you. Why do you want to fuck the M&M?
You know why.
Hey, get your dick out of that M&M.
No, yo, watch out! He's pulling his cock out.
Run, M&M, run! He wants to eat
Oh,
you,
no.
if you know what I mean.
Dude, think about how fucked up the Rule 34 for that is. There's definitely people who are like eating the M&M while fucking it. My god.
Oh, I didn't even mean that. I just thought they were eating it out.
No. Well, hold on now. If you lick it long enough, you get to the chocolate center, so is all that pleasure worth the pain?
Jeez.
How many licks does it take
To get to the center of
to
that
get to the
bussy
pussy?
stop.
Oh my god. What's so weird? Like, so everyone always says, like, you know, oh, the ancient Greeks were so smart. Do you think they ever predicted this? You think there's ever one guy who was drinking too much monkey
Nostradamus
wine and
actually
was
predicted
like,
this.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which one of the letters? Listen, Nostradamus was just a material girl living in a material world. No, nothing. Okay.
No. We're gonna
Sorry.
move on
Let
from
that one. We'll let that one sandbag.
We'll let that one just kind of fall.
No. It is weird to think like, so our culture's crazy, but like in terms of like craziness, how weird would it be to get thrown back into like any of the ancient times?
I feel like the one that would culture shock the most Americans would probably be ancient Greece or like ancient feudal Japan.
What do you mean?
Because like the Greek people were kind of just about being horny.
I don't think horniness has changed throughout humankind.
If anything, I think people are more horny today for different things.
Definitely not,
No.
dude. People used to get turned on by looking at a log.
Yeah.
People still get turned. I'm telling you, the horniness level has stayed like the same. It's more open now, right? Because people understand, like, dude, I don't give a fuck. You know? Like, MILFs have existed for forever. It's just now that I get to experience hot mommy TikTok. Because it's more available. The technology has increased. I don't have to follow the fucking hooker as she makes, you know, like, sandal prints in the sand leading me to where she's going.
I still do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where is there any amount of sand by you?
Well, you see, I have to drive a little bit, but it happens.
I thought you were gonna say that you buy bags of sand and make paths.
I like throw it in front of her as she's walking.
Yeah, real life Minecraft. You see, I pull a stack of 64 out and throw it down. Here we are.
Sometimes I hit her on the ass with it, and she gets a little upset.
Wait, what? What? What are we talking about?
And she didn't want to get sand on her ass. What are you talking about?
What?
How are you even hitting
I'm
that?
talking about you being the prostitute, buying the sand, and making pathways. What are you talking about?
He was talking about
carrying around the sand so I can throw it in front of her while I follow her. I don't see what's the
Oh.
problem here.
Oh, see, what's the furthest you could go without something being harassment? Is that it?
That is definitely her. I feel like that'd be harassment, right?
How? No, no, no. Okay, let's rework it a little bit. What if you just knew her whole schedule or his whole schedule, and you just put the sand there?
That'd be insane.
Like at a certain point, it's just like, what do you mean?
Like, you know someone that well and you're following them for, like...
No, you're not following them. Technically, they're following you because you're going to their every destination to leave trails of sand in front of them.
I feel like I would go insane here, like, if I ever had that happen to me.
That's
I
what
feel
I
like
mean.
this also
So,
isn't
like,
what I was envisioning.
It definitely
it's
wasn't.
not what I was envisioning either.
I don't,
to
no
be
one,
honest.
no one saw this happening. The Mind Goblins just attacked.
No, you know, like, is that the furthest you can go? Because how are you gonna report? Like, what? Like the cops go like, the only thing they can say is, "Sir, you can't be dumping the bag of sand in the Walmart. You gotta go."
Well, I'm not following
But,
her
like-
to the Walmart though.
No, like...
Where are you following her?
If she's a prostitute, I'm following her to the location we're going.
It's like a little
You
cardboard
said
box.
following, the footprints in the sand, so I said I would carry her own sand with me and throw it in front so I could see your footprints.
But that's your fault.
What's the problem?
That's
See,
amazing.
to make the toast, what you're gonna want to do is first have this immaculate butter, and then throw your toaster out the window, what cause an electrical fire, and then toast your toast on the fire that just caused from your toaster going out the window and breaking.
That sounds
Just so much
beautiful.
extra steps. Like, I think even if you're paying the person, they're gonna look at you and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And they're gonna not go through with it.
I also just don't understand
Like,
what
they-
hookers have to do with sand in the first place.
Okay, little meta joke here. I was making a reference to ancient Greece on how one time I saw that they used to do that. Like they would, like put like words on the bottom of their sandals so that people knew where to follow.
Okay.
And it would be someone's job to go make the footprints for the day.
I got you.
And I don't know if that's true or not, but in my head it is. So,
That's a good headcanon.
like
to have.
most things, you can never tell me I'm wrong.
I can't prove that you're wrong.
Nope. Nostradamus predicted 5G.
He said we'd
You
all
can't
get
tell me.
cancer from it.
Wi-Fi is making our men impotent.
Even though I just had 7 children in the last 5 years.
Wait, what?
No, he's
Oh, wait, no, yeah, that's the dude. The dude can do that.
Well,
That's why
I
Genghis
didn't say
Khan
that I
took
was
over the
impotent.
world.
I said it's making everybody else impotent. Well, then, sir, wouldn't it make
Yeah,
you impotent? No, I'm different.
I'm built different. I have faith in a higher power. That's my favorite thing. When they like don't want to say the word God, so they keep using like the big
Higher
words, like,
power.
I have faith in a higher
An
power.
ultimate
I believe in
being.
the plan. Yeah, the plan. Everyone is Dutch Vanderlyn, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Can I tell you about an idiot that I saw today on TikTok? It was
I
beautiful.
would love to.
Sure. So I'm going through, seeing a couple random FNAF cosplays that, honestly, the rabbit just keeps getting thicker. I don't know how it's possible, but I am where I am, and I'm not mad, but not happy. Constant state of disarray, really. Anyway, so scrolling through, see a couple of those videos, see a dude smoking a brisket, get mad because I hate brisket. Remember, I'm having brisket tomorrow, makes me mad. I buy ribs in protest. And then I see someone posting a video about Pokemons, Legends Arceus. And they call it the Giant Alpha Rapidash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. However, they caught it way too early. Like, this is beginning game. Like, their team is 4 Starlies and a Cricket.
So they literally just started the
Okay.
game and they got lucky enough to catch it.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yes. Okay. Let me finish. But, so anyways, and she's sitting there. And let me tell you, this TikTok, I don't know how it found me. 0 comments, 0 likes, I feel I'm the first person seeing this fucking thing. You know? So
Mhm.
really, the Lord has sent me down a beam of, watch this autism, bro. It's gonna be fucking fire. So it's her complaining. The woman is complaining. Because she doesn't understand why alphas don't listen to you. And she wants to know at what point in the game are the alphas gonna listen to you?
Oh no.
And I'm laughing because are you a fucking idiot?
Do you not read?
Like, save the game. Save the game. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Just,
look at
just save the
look at
game.
your trainer card. It'll tell you what level Pokemon listen to you, buddy.
So much of me wanted to comment under the video and tell her the wrong answer.
You have
Be
to
like, alphas
completely
never listen to
catch
you. They're
Arceus.
purely aesthetic.
Oh, I was gonna say you have to complete the Pokedex and catch Arceus for them to listen.
No, and then because I'm a fucking psychopath, and I know it, and I get mad about little things, nothing big ever annoys me, I don't give a fuck. But little, like, ignorance, like, what the fuck are you doing? I wanted to say, like, oh, well, really, Pokemon's fucked up in this game, and they kind of made it sexist, so it only listens to you if it's the same gender, so you're gonna have to release it and try to catch a male, or a female. Just to see. Just to see if I could see a follow-up one, you know? Like maybe in a month's time, where she caught a female Rapidash, and at that point I hope she's a far enough level to where it listens to her.
Well, no,
So she
no,
would-
here's the thing. She was getting so unlucky that she was just hunting that specific female Rapidash, and it wasn't showing up. So she didn't progress in the story at all.
Oh my god. So I would love to just have this person go through this game only thinking that alphas have to be the same gender.
Well, I also just
And
love
then I'd hope...
releasing that video without doing any research.
No, yeah, no research was done.
You do the slightest
thing
bit
is-
of research, and you have your answer.
I feel she was about 30-ish years old. You know, you can just
Okay.
tell in the voice. Yeah. I should have commented, dude. I should have said something so out of pocket.
You should go back and see what if people have commented. I don't know if
There's
you can
no
find
way.
the video, but
No, I'm not saying I couldn't find it again. I'm saying there's no way anyone else has interacted with it. It had 0 likes and 0 comments.
That's tough.
No way.
That's tough, man.
I was meant... You know how they tell you, like, God puts people in your life so you can help them? I chose not to.
you're like, you know what? We're gonna let this one go.
I saw that and I was like, you know what? Why don't you fucking read? I wish I could just... I should have chose more violence. I chose nothing, but I should have chose violence.
You should have chose that. That is the one situation where you should have chose violence.
I should have been like, oh, dude, that's a glitch. It's never going to listen to you. You're going to have to restart
you
the
got
game.
fucked. I'm sorry.
And then every time she's going to keep trying to catch it. And then she's not going to catch it. And then she's going to catch it, and it's not going to listen to her. She's going to think, oh, I'm the most unlucky person ever. And then she's going to restart. And I hope to God I'd make her waste all her time. And then she gets some horrifying, like, you know, she's driving to work, but she has to keep playing Pokemon because she's not progressing fast enough. She gets in a giant car crash.
Jeez.
Oh.
And then
God.
she posts. And then she's like, I just want one day to know when it's good. I'm not going to be plagued by this random glitch. And then I'll comment under it. LMAO, ratio. You just
L
have to
plus
catch more
ratio.
Pokemon. And I hope she has to have someone else pan over it because her hands no longer work. And you hear, like, the stereotypical, like, hospital, like, like the fucking machine that's making her lungs work. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be great. That's what I did for 35 minutes of my day.
Is that what you were doing at work today?
Yes. When I was sitting there at the oven staring into the distance.
I
That's what I was
was
thinking
so
about.
confused, and then I just started talking to you about random stuff.
Yeah, and I was just thinking about ruining someone's life over Pokemon. Why? For no reason. I could have been helpful. I knew the answer. But fuck 'em. Read.
That is
Like-
just very much like you.
Wait, what?
I didn't stutter.
Hey, yo.
You know what? I am gonna say he's not really wrong.
No! I'm being outed as a psycho.
I
I
think
mean,
you might have done that yourself, but
Would you not have had, like, maybe not as long? I feel my brain made it go on longer. Would you not have had, like, the same 30-second fantasy?
no. I would have
I
been like,
would
this
have
person's an
saw.
idiot, let's move on.
I would have saw that, and I probably would have commented like, "It doesn't listen to you because you're too low level," and not explained anything about what that means. And then
I
just
would
went
have
on with
saw
my
it
day.
and moved on because I never comment.
Fine. Maybe I'm a little fucked up.
The
I admit.
the only time I've ever commented on a video on TikTok was when someone had a really cool name. I don't remember the name, but I was like, "That's a cool name." And then
I commented
that's
on the
it.
person who said that these videos are starting to make them pregnant, and that was beautiful. And that was it. And I will forever steal the word pregnant.
Why?
It's perfect.
word.
Because I had never seen it, because I'm not into FNAF lore. I missed it by like 2 years, and it's okay.
It's not okay.
However, it is okay. Because now I make up for it, you know? Now you send me videos, my one friend sends me a bunch. It's perfect. I want to go down this world. I want to see how maybe I'm the most fucked up. I don't think I am, because I don't murder lizards or children or keep people in cellars. But do you also like to close the elevator door on people?
That
No.
I don't mind. Because
Oh, okay.
that's just because I'm awkward and don't like being in the elevator with random people.
No, dude, it's like you see them walking
Oh.
and they see you standing in it and they start walking a little faster and you hit the button and then it closes slowly.
I don't get satisfaction out of it. I do it because I'm an awkward person.
Fuck you, bitch. Take the stairs. However, sometimes you get got and like the door closes, but they get there in time and hit the button and it stops it, and you're like, oh no, no,
And
no.
that is an awful time.
And they're like, are you alright? And you're just like, yeah, I'm in a hurry. And they're like, oh, so am I. And you're like, it's a big world.
It's a tough world out there.
No, you can never say something that makes sense. If you want the conversation to stop, you have to say something so fucking wild. It's only happened to me twice, right? Like, I've only ever been caught twice. And I said one time, like, oh, you know, it's a big world. And they looked at me funny. And the other time, I was like, it'd be crazy if this thing took quarters.
You're like, alright, this person's certifiably insane.
You know what's fucked up though? Is I seriously hope they responded so we could have a conversation about what if it took quarters.
Just like, oh yeah, wouldn't that be wild?
Yeah, you know? Like we could have a conversation about how it's, you know, like the aristocracy trying to keep down the poor for using, you know, like public transportation and public movement.
I mean, if it went
Oh.
there, then that'd just be a little too far.
What do you mean? I'd love that, dude. That'd be great.
See,
Sure.
you're just like, I don't get it, man.
I don't
'Cause
know
I'm
where
a-
your mind goes sometimes.
Why do you just hate random people? It's like,
I don't hate them.
well, you go,
It does seem that
seems-
way.
It seems like you go out of your way to make life more difficult for people you have no connections to. Whereas, like,
Because there's no consequences.
I try
For
and just
you.
be like altruistic towards those people. It's like, I don't know what's going on in their life. Sure, I'll hold the elevator for you. I don't got anything better to do. But if it's like, I'll be petty to people in
No.
my real life because it's like, I know you. I have reasons to do these things. You've given me them. It's like, I don't get it.
Oh, here, wait, I got a good question for Javi. Alright,
Oh yeah? Shoot.
Javi, do you think that grape jelly needs to be eradicated from the face of the earth? Van can tell you the story.
Alright, I happen to attract psychos,
He does.
right? There's something about me as a person. I think it honestly might just be my smile. I think, but no, that doesn't make sense because it's having Apex.
Yeah, when you're
Anyways,
playing a game, so.
yeah. So I'm playing ranked by myself in Apex because no one else. Sad face, sad face, sad face.
Here, I'll update mine for you right now
Is
so
a
we can play.
bronze.
I'm a bronze too.
No one else is a bronze.
I'll update mine right now.
So I have to play them by myself to catch up so I can play with them. So I'm sitting there. I am playing Apex. It's just normal ranked. Everything's going fine. Play a couple games. Nothing really crazy. However, I then meet my savior. This random black woman who's on the mic. And she's going. Like, she's venting, but also yelling, but giving advice, but being upset.
Favorite type of people.
I don't know what's going on. Turns out, through my knowledge and listening to her talk to herself, she runs a bakery, right? Okay. So she's going on and on about the bakery. Like, I'm supposed to know what the fuck's going on. She then goes on a tangent of things that need to be eradicated from this world. Now, this woman was to grape jelly what the Klan is to minorities. Right? She hated grape jelly. She was a firm lover of strawberry jelly. And she believed that everything wrong in this world was caused by grape jelly and people who consume grape jelly. And really, honestly, it was the greatest thing ever, dude.
It was wild.
Because she would say something wild like grape jelly needs to be eradicated. And then she would go and say something that's actually, like kind of smart. Like the lottery is a tax on the poor and it needs to stop because it just tricks people into spending their hard-earned last dollars in the hope that they win. And then she would go on and on again about the grape jelly. Honestly.
Oh my god, this
fuck
is
grape
73
jelly.
gigs.
Like, what the hell? Fuck grape jelly.
I know, dude. Fuck it, right?
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
strawberry.
Strawberry is just
It
so
should-
much
You know what's
better.
weird? Is, I was sitting there listening, I'm like, you know what? She's making the points. I
Yeah,
think she's
fuck
a little
that
too
jelly.
far gone, but she's making the points. Because, like I told them, like, she was saying real reasons why grape jelly sucks. It's too sugary, it doesn't taste like grapes at all, and honestly, that broke my head for a second. And then I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, you're right, grape jelly actually tastes nothing like a fucking grape. That's pretty fucking wild. At least strawberry jelly tastes like strawberries, kinda.
But I love
No.
grape jelly, man.
But does it taste like
Of
grapes?
course not. But nothing grape
Exactly.
flavored tastes like grapes. It's the biggest psyop ever.
I think Faygo grape smells like a grape,
It doesn't
and
taste like
somehow
one.
doesn't taste like a grape, though.
But it tastes so good.
Does it?
I like it a lot.
I know.
I'm a fan of Faygo
Hon-
grape.
It's more of a cologne than it is a grape.
Maybe true.
Like, you can smell when someone's been drinking grape Faygo.
You do get a nice whiff of it.
Honestly, I think what do you think is the worst kind of pop? /soda /carbonated beverage?
A lot of the bummies, I mean, I don't know which specific bummy, but any of the ones that are like less than $1.
I was so confused what the fuck you meant there for a
Oh,
second.
that's right, you don't know what the word bummy means.
No, Hav, and if no one else knew what it meant, fuck them.
Exactly. I don't. It's so
Brad, did you know what that word meant?
No.
It's
Okay,
so
good.
it's so ingrained in me from like one of my friends, because they're the type of people who say like blicky and things. It's, like they're just joking around with it.
What?
You don't know about blicky and glizzy?
I know
No,
about
okay, I know what a glizzy, but what the fuck is
A
blicky?
gun.
What?
I'm teaching them so much.
No, you're not. You're teaching me like Roblox code.
No,
I'm
this is
upset.
just like New York things and things that they used to get past a lot of barriers.
What, by saying it? No, officer, I don't have a Glock in my bag. This is a blicky.
No. It's like for online stuff. It's like,
So Roblox.
yeah, technically.
It's trying
No.
to get through chats that block off certain words.
Like, Reddit has a
So
big
real.
anti, what is it called? What are the things called? They're very anti-violence. So it's like the subreddits where all that stuff exists, right? Because obviously it's still going
Avi,
to
there's
exist.
subreddits about guns.
Yeah. But like the ones that like show active
So
murder
what
and
the
stuff,
fuck?
Reddit tries to stop and patrol.
So
Well,
why even
yeah.
call it a
Because
blicky?
it's
You just come up
funny.
with a new word for
They just say
murder.
blicky. What do you mean?
That's the dumbest
It's
thing
so
ever, dude.
it's so funny. It's like, oh man, he got backed up by the blicky pow pow.
You're talking to a 12-year-old.
That's what I mean, dude. You're talking to a Roblox
I'm
admin.
talking to fucking men
What
who
the
are
fuck?
in their 30s, and they say blicky because they find it funny.
You know what, Brad? Maybe Cussy has gone too far. Maybe it has.
Bro, they're all from New York too.
I guess I'm just out of
That's
the
just
loop at this
for.
point.
I mean,
I didn't know
But
about
I'm not sad
any of
about
it.
it.
what the? Why Blicky though?
It's so funny, dude. They're the people who made Glizzy too.
Glicky would make more sense.
Honestly, I never thought about why the fuck it's called a glizzy. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't. It's called a hot dog. Why the fuck are we
Yeah.
calling it a glizzy? I guess they're. You know what? Maybe they are true to what they say. Databayo. Oh my goodness.
See, you learned something
We'll have.
new.
Did I?
Yeah,
Something I didn't want to know.
that's fair.
It's not that I didn't want to know it. It's just
I never
when will this
asked to know it.
ever be useful? I gave you valuable information on how to be like, why'd you close the elevator on me, asshole? Dude, imagine if this fucking thing was a circle. Like, at least I gave you some valuable information. When the fuck am I ever gonna use that? I've never been afraid to say the word gun.
Nah,
Or
it's
say
like
a
if you
type
ever
of
hear
gun.
someone say it, he got the blicky, bro, run.
Honestly, if I hear someone yell he got the blicky, I'm running regardless of the threat.
Just because I
Because-
will be so uncomfortable.
Because what the fuck is a blicky? I don't got time to ask what a blicky is. Why the fuck am I in a Walmart in
How
North
did I get in
Carolina
here?
with the baby? Like, what's going on? I heard you laugh.
Oh, I did.
I'm happy you got the joke. Like, what's going on, dude? Put away the blicky, man. What are we doing? Why are we fighting over the Pringles?
It sounds like a children's toy.
Well, it's because Binky is so close.
Yeah.
You know, fine, Brad. You can choose to eradicate one thing from everyone's mind. Forever. Blicky or Cussy?
I don't. I mean, it's like. I don't know. That's a hard question.
We have officially done it.
Thank you for not choosing Cussy because it annoys you. I appreciate it.
I just don't think either should exist.
I think Cussy has had a far bigger impact and is funnier than Blicky.
Well, I don't know
I
about
think they're
that.
both just fucking stupid.
Blicky is a great joke.
Okay, but hear me out. You can trace Cussy back to what they were trying to do. If you gave me
What,
the word
find
Blicky,
a different word for pussy?
well, yes, but hear me out. Like, what is a blicky? If I gave you the word blicky, right, on a piece of paper and gave you a pencil, maybe a chalkboard or anything to, really have like a crazy theory going, you could never understand what they were trying to do if I just gave you the word, right? But if I gave you Cussy, you might eventually get there, You give
I mean, I feel like
I
that's
see
kind
where
of.
you're going with this, but at the same time, I think Blicky actually makes more sense just because they're
How?
trying to cover up a word.
Yeah.
Cussy's just fucking stupid for the sake of being stupid.
No, it's not stupid. It's just, does the car have a pussy? And is it called a Cussy?
And the answer is no.
The
So let's
answer in
move
this
on.
specific question that it is related to is yes.
In other terms, these are just fucking weirdos that, like, can't use the word gun, so, like, alright, let's just call it a fucking blicky.
I mean, if you say gun in New York, you're gonna
You're gonna
set
get
some
fucked
people
on.
off. Yeah.
You're gonna get fucked on.
Well,
So
like,
that can make sense.
like what is
Cussy
the
just has
context? If you just,
Cussy has no real reason to be a word.
but it does.
No,
It's
it
funny.
doesn't.
They're both funny. Guys just have to accept that.
They're both fucking stupid.
Yeah. That's what makes
No,
it fun.
listen.
Everybody
If
in
you
this
had to-
world has gotten progressively dumber.
That's not true.
That's very true.
False. Kids can read. Go back to the farm era, dude. People got fucking happy by looking at pieces of grain.
I would honestly prefer that.
Fuck off. No, you wouldn't.
God, the internet
I don't-
fucking sucks sometimes.
Would you rather have a kid come up who's bigger than you, picks you up, and throws you into the hay barrel, or the kid that says you got any games, bro?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like, come on.
All I'm saying is there's so many meaningless words.
Yes, like the word exit.
What?
If you did, like, the word exit makes no fucking sense as why it means what it means.
How?
Remove all context of why you know what the word exit is, right?
You can say that about anything.
Exactly, so thank you, Cussy deserves to exist.
No, no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. But hear me out. Like, hear me out.
I'm not gonna hear you out.
Imagine... No, like... Does that not give you existential dread to think about the Cars universe and the implications if there's no Cussy? Because that means that all these cars are being created. Who's creating them? Why are they creating them? Was the car the one that made the car, or is it not a car making cars with Cars universe?
Here's the thing. I have such a strong understanding of the Cars universe to know that car has a regular pussy.
It's the Cussy.
No.
So it is by definition a Cussy, because it is a car pussy.
It is a pussy on top of a car.
But then it doesn't matter. Well then, okay. So then is a human pussy a hussy?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Thank you for
because
finally-
the pussy
thank you
just
for
means
coming-
pussy.
Thank you for coming around.
You just don't get it.
I'm mad you glossed over my whole point of what's going on in the Cars universe.
Because I don't care.
You should. You have extensive knowledge.
Yes, so I know that they are fucking.
Okay.
That's kind of
So nothing else matters.
So what does the car's penis look like?
And
It's-
why are there headlights?
One tailpipe is a penis, the other one is a pussy.
So why are they both on the back?
Because they fuck backwards. What are you talking about? They put butt to butt and fucking go to town.
How do you know
So
so
does
much
that-
about this,
So
but
does
so
that
little about
so does that
blickies?
mean
That's a good question.
does that mean that the backup camera is the latest and greatest sexual evolution in a car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because now they can finally see what's going
Bro,
on.
Yeah,
What's
before they
insane-
were just going at it without really knowing what's happening.
What's insane to me is
Well,
like
see, but it's also because you have to like line up at an angle because if you're back to back, they're not going to be on the same side.
Are cars with auto park just sex dolls then?
no. I think they're just like handicapped people who have it auto for them.
What? But they're better.
I mean, so are some people without legs at running. What's your point?
Well, wait, doesn't a car in the
That's
Cars
false.
universe already have auto park?
No.
What's the difference?
That imagine you were asleep, but your body brushed your teeth anyways. That was legitimately 3 seconds of pure silence.
I mean, I feel like my body could do that.
No.
I mean, maybe not brush my teeth, but at least go to the bathroom and like put water in my mouth.
You're
It
equating
already
that
does
to
in
being
your
a
bed.
sleeper agent.
No, what? How is it the same thing at all? I'm saying it's something that just like... It's so crazy you can't even grasp it. if a car could auto park, because in the universe of cars, the driving is moving. So having something do that without your knowledge is crazy.
So it would be like if I could sit while I'm asleep. Like, walk around and then sit down.
Yeah. That's a better. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Especially
So
if
to
you can
wrap things
control
up in a
that.
bow, the word "cussy" doesn't need to exist.
Yes, it fucking does, Brad.
Just because
Nah,
you need to feel justified in using a fake word.
It's not fake.
Really...
All words are fake. What do you mean it's fake? It literally has a connotation and a denotation. That's the most real a word can get.
Anyways, to actually end us off, Brad is an old man who
No,
cannot adapt to
I'm
the time.
mad. We're not ending yet. I'm not hitting stop. I'll keep talking. This is making me mad. Cussy deserves to exist.
If in me being an old man, that just means that I don't want to learn made-up, fake, shitty words, then yes.
How is it? I'll give you that it might be made up. How is it shitty?
Cause it just sounds so fucking stupid. I feel like me saying that in any context makes me sound like I'm an idiot.
So does the word Guantanamo Bay, but it's still a word.
That's because it's a place.
Is it not a word?
Well, yes, it's a
Is it a
word,
noun?
but how is that?
Exactly.
What?
Would
That's
you like to
such
go
a
to the
bad example.
Would you like to go to the Guantanamo Bay? No, it sounds fucking stupid. Can I put my diesel-made dick in your fucking cussy? Also dumb. But it still exists, and it deserves to exist.
Oh god.
You're not gonna win.
I'm not losing either.
Yes, you are, because the word cussy will continue to exist.
I guarantee at least 2 people will agree with Van. Not including me.
That's pretty wild out of the 6 people that download this.
I think 1/3 would agree.
We'll make a poll in the comments.
So true.
Yeah.
Does Cussy need to
Little
be
did you
on-
know that I'm one of the only viewers on my alt account, so I'll just sway the vote. I'll keep making Gmails, bro.
Alright, I want you to when you get a follow-up interview, I want you to use the word "cussy" and see what happens.
Okay.
Cause they'll probably look at you and say, "Get the fuck out."
They fucking won't. I'll tell you how I'll use it right now.
Yeah?
They'll talk about they'll be like, so, give us a time where you were really challenged. I'll be like, oh, that's easy. I was at my work. I work next to an apartment complex, and it has affordable housing, so there's a couple people on there that are on medication, and sometimes they don't take it. And there are some kids in there that are getting these, like, sausages that we sell. They're, like, kind of beef jerky, but they're a little bigger. They're Dearborn brand. They're really good. You should try them. And this guy came in, he was kind of walking around. He was being a little weird. He's making noises. And he came up, he started kind of harassing these kids. And he was asking them, where he could buy a cussy, and they just kind of ran away, and I had to keep composure and, tell them to leave. Boom. Get the fuck out of here,
And
Brad.
then they say, "We're done here. You sound like a psychopath. Pack up your stuff and leave."
How? How was I a
Okay,
psychopath?
but why
That was
bring that
beautifully
up when you're
crafted.
like, how are you being challenged? Like, challenged to not laugh?
No, that's a challenge, dude.
That's not a
Keeping
challenge.
composure during a sale. Fuck off, it isn't.
No, that is definitely more than a challenge. If I
Keeping
heard
composure during that kind of situation?
If I heard that, in fact, I had something similar happen at work. I literally ran into the freezer. Closed the door, and started bursting out laughing because I could not control myself.
It was not similar at all to the word cussy being
It was-
used. Someone, you just found out that was their daughter, and they're just a fucking TikTok trap. So how is that similar to the word cussy?
Because it's something that if I hear about, I have to laugh. If I hear cussy, it's hard to, like, use it in a normal sentence without me just sounding like a psychopath.
So when like you go for a walk and you put the kid in the stroller and you have a smaller kid, maybe they're around 3, right? So they're a little older. Does that mean when they want to take a nap and you put them in the bottom? Is that like the asshole of the stroller? Or is that the pussy as well?
Sorry, I got distracted. I saw a thing that said that Magic Mac has wagered $10 million on the Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
It's okay. That question was just for the audience.
Oh, that one hurt.
What?
It's hurting my brain to think about inanimate objects' relation to human anatomy.
I didn't do this. Monster House did.
You're not wrong.
They really started this off. Honestly, Brad, if you want to stop this trend, you got to go back and make sure the movie Monster House never exists.
It pops off on
That's what I do
Cartoon
in my
Network.
time travel.
Oh yeah, we still need to talk about the biggest hater of all time, Reverse Flash.
Yes, Reverse Flash being the strongest person ever, not in terms of strength or feats, just in terms of pure hate. But that's for next week, because this is already going to be about 60 megabytes, and I'm not going to like that.
Rip Bozo.
Hey, fuck you, you come do this shit, how about that?
Good luck, you
Lost Ark time.
Yeah, fuck you. Well, thank you for coming into our conversation. Honestly, if I could name this Long Live the Cussy and still put it on YouTube, I would. Honestly, I still might.
I don't want to be associated with it.
Well, you are, so.
Alright.
Thank you
That's
for
it.
tuning in.
Goodbye.
We appreciate it. I'm not a psychopath. I promise I'm sweet. Hugs, kisses. Mwah.